Got a question for you. How tidy is the area where you come into your house?
Don't come over.
I know. Is there enough storage, or are shoes, coats, and other things dropped all over the place?
Depends on the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? The kids, we are like, you have to go hang up your coat and your backpack, take your shoes off, leave them here. Don't go through the house with the shoes. I wonder what Chelsea Wade thinks about that. She owns a Good Home Organizing and Design Services, and Marcy Jones has been with her for the past few Mondays, showing us how we can organize. But today, we're talking about cleaning up your mudroom, whether it's an actual room or not. Hi, ladies.
Hi there. Yes, good morning. Happy Monday. So we are talking about mudrooms. This can be an area that can start a lot of fights, but we want it to be a room of peace. As Chelsea said a little bit earlier, it's the first room that you see or the last room that you leave sometimes in a home. So it really, it's a very high traffic area. It doesn't have to be high chaos though, right?
That's correct. It does not, yes.
I love it. All right. So this home is absolutely spectacular. They've got a lot of built-ins, which is very lucky for them, but not everybody has that. So we're going to kind of go over what you've done here and then some alternate options, right?
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Okay, what do we have?
So we'll start with the coats and the bags, which in this locker, this is Mom's locker that we're showing here, and her bags and her coats are on hooks. This could also work if you're just working off of a wall. You have the open hooks that you can place coats and jackets on, as well as bags. I will say here, the placement of hooks is very strategic. You want to make sure that the little ones are able to reach their hooks.
Yeah,
it's
so
important.
low hooks for them.
Low hooks. It's going to make the difference of whether they're actually putting their things away or not when they get back.
Double the work for you if you put them your height.
Yeah, that's right. Let them get home in the afternoon and be able to put something away very easily.
Idea. Yeah.
Now, if you're if your mudroom is just a closet and you're hanging your coats on a hanger, you could put hooks on either the inside of the door or the interior wall and put bags and such on those hooks.
So use all the space that you have.
Exactly. Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Okay, and then we also have, especially this time of year, it seems like we've got so much. I always call myself a bag lady. I have like 3 bags and then, scarves and coats and this and that. So we've got some other areas for little accessories.
Yes. Yep. So accessories are obviously a heavy supply in rooms like this. So I'll just open up the drawer here.
Perfect.
Whether you're able to put supplies in a drawer or you're just putting them on a shelf or a cubby, containment is the name of the game here.
Yeah.
Specifically opaque bins, because you want to hide that visual clutter, especially if there's an open shelf. You want to hide the visual clutter, but still
Such a good tip.
let there to be.
There are times and places for translucent bins.
Yes.
This is not one of them.
This is not one of them. Absolutely not. So because there's, these nice, Mom has her own locker, she has a bin for basically every type of accessory in here, but other options are having one bin per household member. So Emma gets a bin, Robert gets a bin. You can also divvy it out based on type of supply. So you can have one bin for hats, one for gloves, etc., which is what I do in my own home.
I love that.
Yes.
And if somebody's saying, look, I just have a really small haul, I would imagine you could do a bench that has nothing kind of on the bottom and put those kind of opaque bins underneath it.
Absolutely,
So that way you almost like make a shelf for yourself, right?
Yes, yeah, that's a great idea. Another thing is if you're really tight on space, try seasonal rotations.
I love that idea.
So in the winter, you can have all of your heavy items. In the spring and summer, you don't really need the heavy gloves, the hats, that sort of thing.
How do we feel about coat racks? Like just like a standing coat rack.
Oh, the hall trees are, I love them. Yes. Oh my God, absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah.
They're invited.
Yes, yeah. Armoires, anything, any sort of containment.
Yes.
If you need to make your space more functional, add shelves, add a piece of furniture, whatever makes sense for your space.
That's fantastic. And you don't have to go out and buy something fancy schmancy.
No.
You can always go. I went to a really cool, reuse place this weekend. Found some really cool antiques. All right, before we go, I do want to show you a really cute. This is so unnecessary, but we want to show you because we love our furry friends.
Yes.
They're part of our family, and we've got a dog drawer.
Yes, we have a dog drawer and some dog bins as well. So they have,
so cute.
Yes, Diego has food in here, kind of his like treats.
Diego
and
is well
stuff.
groomed. There's a brush in there, a nail clipper, some treats. Absolutely incredible.
Diego's living a good life, and then he has some bins here as well for like walking, some additional feeding
Leashes,
supplies.
harnesses, toys.
Yes.
That's amazing. I love the way that you have incorporated this family style into everything. So if people want to find you, what's the best way?
At A Good Home on Instagram or agoodhomect.com.
Thanks, Chelsea. And what are we doing next week? Do we know?
Next week is the laundry room.
We'll see you next Monday for more organizing.
Love the laundry room.
Oh, I
Thank
can't
you,
wait to see how to
Marcy.
organize that.
I know, me too. Mine is a little bit of a mess. All right, could Snow White wake up a sleepy box office? Not a sneezy box office, but a sleepy one. Or are movie fans still feeling grumpy? Good writing, Beck.